everyone, my name is Vipana Tiwari. My student ID is 2023000001, and this is my last semester of my study. And the unit I am studying is routing and switching. And today I will be presenting my assignment focused on enterprise network security, um, particularly in identifying vulnerabilities and implementing effective solutions to enhance network defense, monitoring, and redundancy. So, in this video, um, I will walk you through the compromised network I designed and the security weaknesses that I identified and the solutions I recommend. So, let's begin with a short overview of this project. So, So, in today's digital era, enterprise networks are not just a mission critical, but they are also vulnerable to growing cyber threats. Protecting the confidentiality, integrity, and availability, also known as the CIA triad, of the network data is more important than ever. So, in this project analyze a compromised network that I created and explores way to the strength it through proper security and configuration with secure remote access methods, wireless defense strategies, monitoring tools, and redundancy mechanisms. So, all proposed solutions are aligned with current industry with my best practices. So, let's dive into another one. The assignment I chose for this analysis was submitted by me because I am doing by myself and which involved a designing of a network that was later found to be compromised. The identified vulnerabilities included unsecure switch with default settings and an unencrypted data transferred between two offices, NETE and the main office, and the another one is a rogue Wi-Fi access point introduced by an employee. So, this assignment was structured around identifying each security flaw and then proposing a solution. The focus areas included security operations for each identified weaknesses, um, potential remote access to networking devices, encrypting Wi-Fi for employees. Now, I will walk you through each of these areas along with the pros and cons and final recommendations. So, let's talk about the securing interoffice connections. Uh, at first, side-to-side VPN, which encrypts all traffic using IPsec. It ensures confidentiality, integrity, and authentications. It's relatively easy to configure using Cisco routers and firewalls. So, the option 2 is generic routing encapsulations, tunnel with IPsec encryptions. So, which adds flexibility by allowing routing um, protocols like OSPF to operate across the tunnel. GRE doesn't have built-in encryptions, but combining it with IPsec addresses these weaknesses. So let's compare let's compare between both. Both offer are strong encryptions. GRE and IPsec supports multi-protocol routing, making it more adaptable. And side-to-side VPN is simpler but lacks routing flexibility. So, in recommendation, what I would like to recommend is um, I recommend GRE with IPsec for its flexibility and support for dynamic routings, which improves redundancy and failover capabilities. So, let's talk about securing remote access to switches and routers. So, so let's talk about secure cell access. Secure cell access replaces telnet and encrypts communications, protecting usernames, passwords, and commands. It also supports public key authentications. So, in option 2, There is HTTPS and role-based access control, that is RBAC. Uh, this method encrypts web-based access and restricts permissions based on user roles such as admin, staff, or guest. So, so here is some pros and cons of HTTPS. Mm, SSH is lightweight and easy to set up and secure one. And HTTPS with RBAC provides granular control and better auditing but requires a more complex configuration. So, in the recommendation, what I would like to recommend is for smaller setups, SSH with key based authentication is ideal. However, in enterprise environment, I will choose HTTPS with RBAC due to its stronger access control and detailed logging capabilities. So, now let's talk about securing employee Wi-Fi access. So, here is the securing encrypting Wi-Fi for employees. Um, I will. I have. There is a option one, that is WPA3 Enterprise with Radius Authentication. This uses strong encryption and requires users to authenticate via a centralized Radius server such as Microsoft NPS. It is highly secure and protects against sniffing attacks. And there is option 2, that is using WAPAT interface with MAC address filtering and hidden SSID. While this offers device specific access and observes network visibility, it's less secure and more easily bypassed. So, there is some pros and cons of this one. WPA3 Enterprise provides RBOST encryption and centralized access, while WAPT plus MAC filtering adds a layer of control but is outdated and less secure. So, in recommendation, I strongly recommend WAP3 Enterprise with Radius, even though it requires more setup because it offers modern security standards and individualized credentials for every user, which is quite good. So, in summary, there is a comparison table of side-to-side VPN, GRE plus IPsec and Bordic. In case of encryption, the side-to-side VPN and GRE is strong and both secure. And in case of protocol support, it's limited and multi-protocol, which prefer GRE and IPsec preferred. In setup complexity, side-to-side VPN is lower, GRE is higher, and Bordic is VPN for simple use cases. Um, and in case of redundancy capability, it's good, excellent, and GRE for advanced networks. So, in the practical session, we just design a Cisco router configuration, implementing SSH and RBAC, and considered integrating Microsoft. So, in conclusion, what I would like to tell is protecting enterprise network involves a layer approach. Each area, interoffice communication, remote access, and wireless connectivity. So, based on my assignment analysis, I recommend GRE with IPsec for encrypted and flexible communication, and HTTPS and a role-based access control for control administrative access, and WPA3 enterprise with MAC address for secure wireless access. Mm, so I have talked something about the redundancy and network monitoring as well. I have done everything of this part. So what I would like to tell in conclusion is, um, the implementation of both network monitoring and redundancy not only helps detect and respond to security breaches but also ensures high availability, reliability, and scalability. So, a properly monitored and redundant network can minimize service disruptions, improve user trust, and meet regulatory business continuity requirements. So, this report has demonstrated the necessity and effectiveness of these strategies and provided vendor neutral, suitable for both small and medium enterprise environments. Um, Thank you for watching my presentation. If you have any questions, then you feel free to ask. Thank you.